It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
In the criminal justice system, sexually-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
You really need to be careful of who you call your friends, and you really need to be careful of who you're going on these girls' trips with. This is the story all about how, this is the story of how I got arrested in Cancun, Mexico on a girls' trip. I went on a girls' trip for what used to be my friend's birthday, and it was 4 of us. So us 4 girls go to Cancun. We think we're gonna have the time of our freaking life, until we didn't. Full details of the trip, leading up to the trip, and etc. will be on my YouTube channel, but I just want to get into the tea of let's just start from when we got arrested. I must say that everything leading up into this point was lit. We were having literally the time of our lives. It was like one of my favorite trips so far. We were on a resort, we were getting lit, we were getting drunk. So then we decided to go to a pool party called Coco Bongo in Mexico. If y'all don't know what that is, that's basically just exactly what I said. It's like a pool party, club vibe, outdoors/indoors. I can't really explain it. Just know it was lit as fuck. We're lit, we're popping bottles. You already know how to go on a girls trip. Everything is fun. Might I add that the birthday girl was more so my friend. The other 2 girls on the trip were her friends. So we're lit, we're having the time of our life. Everything was cool. We were getting to know each other. The vibe was vibing. We had one too many drinks and it was time to go. I was basically blacked out drunk. Like I barely remember half of that pool party. I remember like the beginning, but like towards the end I really don't remember. I didn't like come back to up until people were starting to get arrested and fighting. So fast forward, we were lit. There was these guys who were there and he wanted to talk to one of the birthday girl's friend. He's like, y'all are pretty as fuck. Y'all should come back to our Airbnb. We're having a good time. Like, let's not let the party stop here. So the birthday girl is basically like, no, like we're lit. We're gonna go back to our resort. Maybe we sober up, we'll come back and link with y'all, but right now like we're too lit. Like we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. The birthday girl was trying to get her friend to come and she basically was just like, no, like I want to go with them. So the birthday girl is like, no, I'm not letting you go with them. You're too drunk. We're all lit. We came together. We're going to leave together, which I definitely understand. And I'm grateful for that part of this whole story because I was definitely lit and another one of her friends was definitely lit as well. So us going to a house with a bunch of guys that we don't know would just not ended well, like at all. As we were on our way to the taxi, things start going wrong when the birthday girl started getting frustrated with the other girl who wanted to stay with the boys. She basically was like, come on, let's go. You're being a whore. You're being a fake friend. Like, you're doing too much. Like, let's go. Like, we're out of here. This is not that. You need to get into this car. But it's like the way that she was saying it was like mad aggressive. And I guess the other girl was just not for it. She's like, you're not my mom. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? And it's like, I definitely get both sides of it. I get you being a protective friend and you want your friend to get out of a sticky situation that they can put themselves through, but at the same time, you're my friend, not my mother. You don't have to be like, bitch, let's the fuck go. You fucking whore, you fake ass friend, like popping it, especially in front of everybody. It'll be one thing to do it like privately, but in front of a whole crowd of people, it's just like, you're doing too much. And I think that's where the conflict starts. We're getting into our taxi to head back to the resort. The birthday girl sits to the front. Us 3 friends were sitting inside the back. The birthday girl turns around, basically popping it some more, like, you're weird as shit, da 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 da. And then the friend is like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, da 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 da. And at this point, hands is in each other's faces, and then now punches are starting to be thrown. Bitches is swinging. Bitches is fighting inside of this motherfucking taxi in Cancun, Mexico. Everything was literally happening fast as fuck. Like, me and the other girl, we didn't even have a chance to try to stop them from fighting because next thing you know, the cops were literally dragging the birthday girl out of the car. Like, literally. The cops are dragging her out the car. Don't give 2 shits of how they're handling her at all. They're putting the cuffs behind her back. They're like bending her arms back and they're like, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. So I guess in the midst of them fighting, the taxi man must have called the police or the police were already outside. I don't even know, but all I know is they got there extremely fast. There was no time wasted. Them cops were there. Okay, so after that, we got the car and we're like trying to tell the cops like, it's okay. It was just a little altercation. We're all friends here. Everything is fine. Just let us go. We're going to go back to our resort. We're not going to cause any more problems. The cops were not trying to hear that at all. For one, I honestly don't even think that they even understood what we were even saying to begin with, which was the main issue, because we're like screaming and yelling and panicking, and to them not speaking any English, they probably thought like we were being mad aggressive and trying to like hurt them, which is, now that I go back and think about it, I think that's why they reacted the way that they reacted, because they just didn't know what we were saying. You just see a bunch of angry black women going all like this in your face and you don't even know what we're saying. But so after that, the friend that she was fighting basically felt as though it wasn't fair for just her to go to jail since they both were fighting. So she basically tells the cops, like, arrest me, take me with you, like literally, here's my wrist, lock me up too. So of course she gets locked up. Now I'm in full panic mode. Drunkenness is out the window, sober right up, and I'm like, oh my god, like what is going on? My friends are going to jail and we're in Mexico. What to do? Like, we're not in the US. We are literally in a whole different country and they're going to jail. So I'm like panicking. I'm like snapping at this point. I just see Ray. Before I went back into the cell, they had me, you know, take a little picture with the thing. This is like insane. Now at this point, it's just me and the third friend. Let's just say I'm the fourth friend. Me and the third friend, we're like full panic mode. She's basically telling me like, calm down, please. Like, if you go to jail, then y'all three in jail. What am I going to do? I'm going to be left by myself. I'm not going to know what to do. And I'm going to be in full panic mode. Like, please calm down. Like, you have to calm down. So I'm like, okay, let me calm down for her. Us two and the guys who were trying to go to the Airbnb with us, they call us a taxi so we can like head to the police station. This is blinding as fuck. They called the taxi so we could head to the police station to try to bail them out and see like what's going on and to see what we can do. On the way to the police station, I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm basically like in panic mode. I'm like, Mom, they got arrested. We were having a good time. I'm on my way to the jail. My mom's like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm like trying to tell her the story and I'm like full frantic. Everyone is like, you have to calm down. Just breathe. Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna go to the jail. We're gonna bail them out and then we're just gonna go back to the resort and finish the rest of the trip like nothing ever happened. Okay, so we're pulling up to the police station and I'm like, hello, I'm trying to bail out my two Monena friends. Monena means like black girl, if you guys didn't know. I'm like, my two Americano Monena friends, they were here and they were arrested. Like, what can I do to bail them out? Da, da, da. There's two cops. They're like, it's like everything I said went through one ear and out the other. They're like, who you on the phone with? Because like, mind you, I'm still on the phone with my mom. Like, my phone's in my hand. I'm like talking like this and they're like, who you on the phone with? And I'm like, why does that matter? I don't think you guys understanding me. I'm here for my two friends. I'm trying to bail them out. They're not listening to nothing I'm saying. They're just so concerned with who the hell I'm on the phone with. And they want to know their name and number. So I basically say, I'm not giving you the name and number. Like, why? What does that have to do with anything? Why would I tell you who I'm on the phone with? Why does that matter? I'm here to bail out my friends. Y'all tripping. Wasn't too much talking after that. They were full on agitated about me not answering their questions and telling them who I'm on the phone with, so they didn't want to hear nothing else from me. They straight snatched my phone out of my hand, put my wrists behind my back, locked my ass up, pulled off like my chain that was around my neck, took off my glasses that I had in my head, my earrings, my bracelet, my watch. Like, they took everything out. They took my purse and like emptied everything out on the table, locked my ass right up with them. Before I went back into the cell, they had me, you know, take a little picture with the thing. This is like insane. I took the picture with the thing and they threw me right into the cell with them two bitches. I'm livid at this point. Like, I can't believe what's happening. I cannot believe my eyes. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. And of course, them two still going back and forth arguing. I'm just like, wake up. We are in jail. This is not a joke. I don't know if y'all think this is TV. I don't know if y'all are just still drunk or if y'all is tripping, but this is real life. Like, we are in prison. All of us have like career jobs. We have things going for ourselves. We've never been arrested before. At least I haven't. And it's just like, this is like serious. Like, I'm a whole mom. Like, it was insane. And they were just still going on and on and on and on and on and fighting in the jail cell about nothing that even mattered. Like, honestly, what was the fight about? You were mad because your friend wanted to go to the Airbnb and didn't want to come back. After she agreed to come, she got into the car. What was there still to argue about? Why were you guys still going back and forth? It's like, the birthday girl was edging her on, I'm not even gonna lie, because she was already in the car. So it's like, what is there else to talk about? Why are y'all still arguing? We're on our way to the resort. The drama is over. Y'all were just going on and on and on and on. End up fighting, end up getting arrested, and now I'm thrown in here because of y'all, of trying to protect y'all and bail y'all out and see what the hell's going on with y'all. I get thrown into the motherfucking jail. So I'm trying to be the peacemaker here, and I'm like, everything is going to be okay. I'm like, the fourth girl is going to come. She's going to save the day. Ha! Was we fooled? Literally like 25 minutes later, here comes the last girl. She's cuffed, locked, hands cuffed, locked on wrists, thrown into jail right with us. So I'm like, why are you in here? Like, I'm sitting there thinking that you were coming in here to save the day and you were going to protect us and bail us out and this, that, and the third. How the hell are you arrested? She gets arrested because she was coming after me to see where I was at. And when she walked into the jail cell, she still had on her bathing suit from the pool party. And they basically say, you can't come dressed like this in the police station. So boom, you're going to jail. So now, I'm not going to lie. At this point, I'm starting to lose a little bit of hope. I'm like, wow, like this is real. All 4 of us are in jail at this point. Who's going to bail us out? We don't know anybody out here. We're literally in the middle of nowhere, literally. What are we going to do? They took our phones. We can't call anybody. Sometime later, maybe like an hour or so, I see one of the guys from the pool party. He was talking to the judge and other, cops and stuff that was there. So I'm like, yes, I'm telling him, I'm like, please, 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 bail me out. Like, I'm between the bars. I'm like, bail me out, please. So he's like, calm down. Like, I got you. They shut the door. Literally, kid you not, 10 minutes later, he's thrown in, locked up. So I'm like, how did you get locked up? Like, what the actual fuck? Like, this is fucking insane. The way that the jail was, like, set up, the girl cell was directly right next to the, like, boy cell, but there was, like, a brick wall in between it. So we can't really see, but we can hear them, like, loud and clear. So all you hear is him when he went in there. He's like, if y'all touch me, I'm gonna fuck y'all up. This ain't that. So I'm just like, this is, like, insane. I'm asking him, like, how did he get arrested? He's like, I don't know. I came in here to try to get y'all out, and they locked me up. Now, at this point, I'm, like, low-key losing hope. I'm like, yo, we're really about to go to jail. We're about to get processed and really, like, jumpsuits and all. We're going to jail, and then we're all the way in Mexico. I don't know their rules here. I don't know, like, how long we have to sit. Like, I was in full panic mode. Like, in my head, though, like, I was definitely very more of the stronger ones of the 4 when we were in there. But in my head, I'm not gonna lie, your girl was panicking. So y'all, luckily before he came in to try to save us, he called his friends. Some of them that were back at the Airbnb, I guess, that didn't come to the pool party. So they were already on their way. In my head, I'm not gonna lie, your girl was panicking. So y'all, luckily before he came in to try to save us, he called his friends. Some of them that were back at the Airbnb, I guess, that didn't come to the pool party. So they were already on their way. They were already on their way to the jail. Thank God, y'all. Like, thank God. They were already on their way to the jail to save the day because he called them, I guess, before he, came in there to try to save us. Smartest thing he ever did. Other friends, they pull up. One of them knew, like, fluent Spanish. It was just like, thank God he knew fluent Spanish. So he was talking to the judge, talking to the other cops, basically trying to convince them of what's going on. And just to convince them to let him bail out his friend and to let me bail myself out. He did his work, he did his magic, and that is exactly what happened. So, I'm finally free. I'm bailed out. I'm like, okay, now it's time to get them out. Like, I need to go to an ATM to get some cash because it was cash only, no cards. So I'm like, oh my God. So I had to go to an ATM. Finally found one that was like down the street somewhere. Found an ATM, went back one by one. I bailed them out. At this point, we are all bailed out. We go back to the resort. Everything, as you can assume, is just super awkward and quiet. We go right to bed. It wasn't really too much of no talking. The birthday girl really didn't have anything to say. Her 2 friends were very thankful of me bailing them out. They were very thankful that I didn't just like leave them for dead. They were appreciative. We wake up the next day. I'm thinking it's a whole new day, fresh day. I think we still had like 2 to 3 days left of the trip at this point, and we had things that are already pre-booked and pre-planned, pre-paid for. We had like a yacht boat party that was already pre-booked, and we also had spas that were booked as well. So we go to brunch. Things are definitely like awkward. Like, it's kind of like quiet, kind of weird. The birthday girl basically was just like, I really don't even have an appetite. I'm going back to the room. That was us 3 of her friends all at the table. Again, we were here for her because she was a birthday girl. We're her friends, so like we don't really know each other that well. We're not all, the best of friends or really know each other like that. So, it still wasn't awkward. We were just talking, and so I just said, so I'm like, so are we still going to like the boat party? Because time is ticking. It's starting to, be that time, and we got massages later tonight. What's going on? Like, what's the move? Both of the other girls are basically like, I'm down for it. Like, it's already paid for, everything. Like, I'm over yesterday. That was yesterday. Today's a whole new day. We still have 2 days out here. We still have, like, things to do. Why waste our money and why make the rest of the trip miserable when we can just forget about everything that happened and just still continue to have fun? Both of the girls were down for it. I was down for it. So that makes 3 out of 4 of us who were still willing to go and continue on with the activities of the trip my birthday girl is basically like not having it. She didn't want to do anything. So basically, I text her and I'm just like, hey, us three, we still want to go on with the activities. I know that you're not really feeling it, but I don't think that that's really fair since we've already paid. Mind you, she was the one who booked it. Like, we sent our money to her. She booked everything. And the rules were that if the one who paid for it and booked it, like, if they weren't there, then we couldn't go. So I know, like, a lot of people ask, like, why you guys didn't just leave her and go without her. For one, I feel like that's insane. Like, it's her birthday trip. Like, leaving her while we go have fun is kind of, like, a little weird. And two, we couldn't do it even if we wanted to, because the person who booked it had to be the one that was there to, like, I guess sign us in, or, you know, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm basically like, it's not fair. Like, you're forcing us to have a miserable ass trip because you don't want to go when we all paid our money fairly and we already booked it, and you know we cannot go without you. So, like, what's tea? Like, are you gonna send us our money back, or are you just gonna, you know, come? Because if you was gonna send us the bread back, then that's different. Like, okay, fuck it, we don't gotta go then. But since the shit is paid for and my money is involved, I either need a refund or you need to, you know, stop pouting and let's go and let's finish the rest of the trip. Her response is, I'm not going. I don't feel like it. I don't know what to tell you. You just want to have to be mad. You're what? So at this point, I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I'm just like replaying everything in my head. I'm just like, for one, I came on your birthday trip, which was not cheap, might I add. Two, you had a section right before your birthday that we all participated in and paid for. Three, took you out to brunch, I believe the morning of her birthday, like a day before we actually went to the trip. Got you an expensive gift. And had to obviously get hair, makeup, maintenance, nails, lashes, and clothes for the trip. And have spending money and big grand finale. Paid you and your friend's bell and my own. If anyone should be pouting in this motherfucker, it should be me. If anyone should be pissed, it should be me. So you're telling me I just lost out on all this money, and now I'm about to lose out on more because you're mad as shit and you don't want to go to the boat party or to get massages? How does that work? So I'm just like, that's weird as shit. You're weird, but you know, cool. I'm still keeping my cool because at the end of the day, like, this is her birthday trip, and I'm not trying to be the one that's like making shit weird, because it was already weird from her and her friend who was just fighting the day before. And I don't want her to feel like this is a gang up fest and we're like trying to gang up on her, and that's the next storyline. Oh, my friends gang up on me on my birthday. So I'm just trying to be cool. I'm just like, you know what? Cool. I just know how you moving. Cool. We were still at brunch. I brung up the spa. So the spa was, I think we paid a deposit or something, but the spa technically wasn't paid in full. But if we didn't go, they did say that they were going to charge the card like that was on the room, which was obviously hers. When we were at brunch, I was like, I bet you she's going to ask if we could all split the money and send her the money for the spa, and I'm going to use her same line on her. You could say that I'm petty. You could say that I was fighting fire with fire, or I was hoping for something to come. And at that time, yes, I was pissed the fuck off. Of course. I knew for a fact that she was going to ask for the spa money. So I already had in my head that I was going to use her same line on me. I don't know what to tell you. You're just going to be mad. I already knew I was going to have to use that line. I knew for a fact. I said this shit immediately at brunch. Dusting my hands off, keeping shit cool. We went to like a pool, like a swim up pool or something like that on the resort. I was quiet the whole time. I literally was barely even speaking. I barely even spoke. I barely even said 2 words, especially to her. I just was like kind of like trying to keep my distance. Then we went out to eat. I'm thinking like, all right, fine, this is like our last night. Let's just, you know, have fun. I told the girl that she was fighting to come. She was basically done with us at this point. She just completely like started doing her own thing. She's like, I'm just done with these bitches. Like, I'm doing my own fucking thing. And I, the whole time, kept trying to be the peacemaker and trying to be the one. I kept trying to be the peacemaker and the one to make her feel good. I just kept saying like, come on, like, don't exclude yourself. Like, we all came here as 4. Let's keep it as 4. This is not high school. I'm not with the high school petty shit. Just because you fought her and y'all having y'all little beef, I'm not about to act weird towards this girl. That's weird to me, especially because if y'all end up making up and now I'm acting weird towards her, that's just weird. And that has been done to me before, so I'm just not that girl. I think that that's weird. I think that that's mean girl energy, and I was just not for this shit, like, at all. I just kept trying to be the peacemaker and telling the girl like, come on, like, come with us, whatever, and she just wasn't having it. She was just saying like she felt super uncomfortable and she just didn't feel welcome anymore in the group, in the girls trip. And I didn't blame her, because neither did I. After that slick ass comment that she said at brunch, I just didn't even give a fuck about the trip no more. Honestly, we got to eat still the whole time. She's on the phone telling everybody the story over and over and over and over and over again back at home. I guess because she was hurt about it. And then me and the other friend are just like, why do we even come? I'm about to go with the other shorty. And because she was having a time of her fucking life on her story. She was at the bar. She was dancing. She was meeting people. I'm like, why are we here just still having this negative ass energy? And just, like, I don't know. It just was not given. It just was not given. The energy was just off. I was not feeling it at all. After that, it was time to start packing because we were leaving the very next morning to go back home. And I'm just like, thank God. I cannot wait for this trip to be over with. It's like stressful. This is not even fun anymore. It's just so much drama and it's just so much bullshit. The next day, we pack up our stuff. Everything is super awkward. Everyone is quiet. Everyone is just like, at this point, you could just tell everybody is just like, let's go the fuck home. Like, I never wanted to go home from a trip so bad in my life. Next morning is checkout time. You know, when you have to go to the front, you have to, you know, give your keys back and pay any additional fees that you might owe. Of course, didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I say in the beginning what she was gonna say? So we're checking out. We're standing there. I think we have wristbands. I probably like cut off my band. We're waiting for the, like, you know, the rules to check out. We're asking them, like, could we get a bus or like a van to take us to the airport? You know, asking questions that you would ask at checkout. The guy says, yeah, you guys have a total of such and such balance and cents. We're gonna charge it on the card that's on file. So of course she turns around, because at this point we're standing around the lobby, she's sitting. She turns around like, can y'all all send me XYZ for the spa, since we all agree that we're gonna split it and I don't have to be the one that... First of all, let's go back. She was really talking to me and her other friend, the one that she fought. She didn't ask her a damn thing, asking us if we can split it, the spa fee with her. So I tell her, I said, I'm not doing it. She was like, excuse me? I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not paying you anything. She was like, I know you fucking lying, or some shit like that. And I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. You're just gonna have to be mad. Her same exact lines. No less, no more, no nothing. I don't know what to tell you. You're just gonna have to be mad. Y'all, that is the icing on the motherfucking cake. Shawty was pissed. She was pissed the fuck off. I honestly didn't think that she was going to be as pissed. I thought she was just going to dust it off her hands, because you literally just said the same shit to me 2 days ago. So I just thought, like, of course she was maybe going to have an attitude. I didn't think she was going to be as pissed as she was. How you going to be pissed because I used the same line that you used on me, babe? That don't make no sense. So she was pissed. She starts snapping. She's like, you're a weird ass bitch. Fuck you. We're done. You're done too. You're done too. All y'all bitches is weird as shit. Da-da-da. She's like snapping. We're walking towards the lobby exit so we can get onto our van to go to the airport. And she's like, y'all weird as fuck. And fuck you. And I can't believe you did this out of all people. You and you. Like, just snapping at me. You're so damn shocked. I'm confused of how you're so confused. I'm confused that you're confused. She's just snapping and snapping. It's like she's loud. She's making a whole scene once again. Just like at Coco Bongo, making a whole scene. I'm not going back to jail. So I told her, I'm like, stop talking to me. Stop yelling in my face. Just leave me alone. You already said it's F me and you said we not friends no more. What is there more to say? Go about your business. I'm going to go about mine. There's nothing more to say. I already heard you loud and clear. We're not friends. You've made that already clear the day before when you said that slick ass comment. It's clear that we're not friends no more. So why are you so hostile? Just let it go. It's over with. So I'm just like, argue with yourself, scream at yourself, stop talking to me, because I'm not going back to jail. And if you go back to jail, you're going to be left there, because I swear to God, I'm not bailing you out again. Mind you, I got no thank you or no appreciation for even bailing this bitch out to begin with. That's number one. So let's add that in. Then you said the slick comment, and then you got the nerve to try to be going off on me because I used your line on you. I gave you a taste of your home medicine, and she hated it. So basically, we're heading to the airport. She calls herself trying to, like, leave us at customs. You know when you have, like, a fast pass to go through customs, because customs is always, like, a long-ass line. She, like, takes us off the list or something so we can, like, wait in the line. And I'm just like, girl, you're not hurting nobody. Like, you're making yourself look like a joke at this point. You're not hurting me. I don't give a fuck. I've never even had that fast pass shit, so I never gave a fuck about it. So you're not hurting me. If anything, you're hurting your friend because, oh, I forgot some key information. She already fought friend number one. They fought at the pool party. She curses me out because I used her on her. Third friend broke her phone like around like day one of the trip, so she didn't even have a phone like the entire week. And like something was going on with her card was not working, so she didn't even really have even the money to even do certain things. Like she basically was like just gonna pay us back or Cashapp us back later, which is fine. You're not hurting me because I don't give a fuck. You're not hurting your other friend that you fought because she's already done with you. If anything, you're hurting your third friend because she doesn't have a phone and you know she don't got no card, and you're so busy hating us, you're not even realizing that you're like treating your other friend like shit as well. Now the other friend is on that. Because it's like, bitch, you're weird as shit. Like, I see how you're moving with your friends and how you treating them and just how you treating me is not given. Like, you're really a weird ass bitch. You're really just a weird friend. Like, you're treating your friends like absolute shit. Literally. And we came here for you, mama. By the time the plane landed back home, we get home, I'm blocked and everything. We were actually next door neighbors, so she basically told me to give her key back. You're not hurting me. You're losing a good friend, not me. How you are acting like a damn pit bull and acting crazy. I'm not losing out on the damn thing. I can tell you that now. You're losing out on me, so you're doing all of this thinking it's gonna hurt my feelings and I'm gonna be crying my eyes out. Is insane. I'm glad. One less problem I need to worry about.
Okay. Hi, everyday thing. It's everybody's favorite niece, Deja. Today I'm stepping in because why not? Like, come on now. Y'all need some young talent on the stream. But anyway, not the stream, the channel. But yeah, y'all already know it's the everyday thing. I'm everybody's favorite niece. If he ever bring anybody up here and say they his favorite niece, he's lying. Because I'm the only child of his favorite big sister. But anyway, let's get up into this girls trip. Too bad I was fast and had kids, couldn't really go on one yet. Okay. Sorry. The fact that she started tripping with old girl in the car. One thing about me is, baby, I'm a fun drunk, okay? I'm a fun drunk. But granted, as you are a fun drunk, you always seem to become the closest with the motherfuckers who can't, who drunk ain't on your same type of level of drunk. Like, you either sometimes gotta end up babysitting or just smiling and dancing. You know, like, if y'all don't do that, take a note out my book, boo, because some of my closest homegirls, baby, I'm a happy drunk, non-confrontational drunk, little social drunk. My friends, loud, crash out drunks. A little bit. Still fun. Very much still fun. Very much still drunk as well and will pop it with anybody. So that's also why I said either you're going to be babysitting or you just going to be smiling and dancing. Because, baby, one thing about me is I'll put my homegirl in the room and lock her ass up in there. And have before. What about it? She fell right on to sleep. Didn't even remember the next morning. But she was safe. So I understand in the standpoint of, homegirl, we need to come on. We need to come on. Because, yeah. Baby, it's phony because one of you. That's not a good look for nobody. Cam had that same situation at home. It was two of us. One of them was my baby father. Me and my girl, drunk. We the only two females. Boom. She get too drunk. I get too drunk. We go in a room by ourselves. I contain myself, pull myself back together. She's still in her mode. I locked her in our bedroom. I did. But I definitely didn't come to her like on some, oh, you're being too loud, because she came in there and checked on me first. I was the one messed up first. So yeah, that type of time, and I'm not that type of friend. And also, I'm a mother as well. As soon as you even get the slightest, as I get the slightest bit of you trying to check me, I got my own little girl. Can't know her little girl me. I'm sorry. I tell a little girl what to do every day. We're not finna do that. At that point, I would have walked on home because, boom, yeah, I'll be quick to let anything sober me up. I don't care. Since I'm a mother, I gotta make it home. Okay, that first argument, sober. Like, immediately, forget the fighting, just sober. As soon as y'all are arguing, I get sober. All the drunk whimsy goes out the window. It sure do. Regarding that aftermath, which means them going to jail, yeah, no. Miss Rose, applause to you, because who finna bail out as a mom? Okay, which stream I'm finna be a mother of 3, but let me say my little fast. But as a mother of 1, right now, even still, I cannot. As a mother of 1 right now, I can't imagine bailing out another grown woman who just acted like a whole child. I can't bail you out, boo. I can't bail you out. Especially, which I understand the heat of the moment, you trying to bail all of us out because we in a foreign country, which, side note, this story kind of don't want to make me want to go to Mexico for my birthday, but I really want to. But I don't know. Hearing how they don't like the Monacas or whatever, however you say us, they don't do that, I guess. I don't know. These new laws with this president got everybody in an uproar, so probably won't even be welcomed by my birthday in December. Probably, honestly. Probably gonna, if I got a passport by then, those is expensive, and like I said, I'm finna be a mother of 3. So, we'll see. But anyway, back to it. Yeah. I understand the heat of the moment. Yeah, I'm the only one who's able to get bailed out, whatever the case may be. And I'm damn sure not trust the hunter bail us out. So yeah, I do understand why you did get out and go bail y'all out, because you was the only trustworthy one. Also, kudos to you because you kept it together in your head. I need to learn how to do that, because I'm not a keep together in my head, boo. Sorry. In my head, it might seem together, but on the outside, I'm fucking shit up. So, that's just me. But that's just me. But also, I've kind of calmed down. When you become a mother, you have to calm down. So, I also see that point as well. But, me personally, after I bail you out of jail, and we already paid for us to go and do these other little excursions, and I'm a full-time mother, so I can only imagine she's probably a full-time mother. Baby, I'm finna trip and fall all the way to back at home with my kid, because I am in a couple of days. Like, why would you waste time like this? That's me though, because I'm a mother who don't really get that many breaks. So baby, I promise you, we would have tripped up and I would have pushed her ass back up in that jail before we left. I promise you that. And would have, because you ain't finna sit over here and get mad about some money when you just wasted my money. So you finna tell me we all finna be, like Lotto said, hoes be hurt and miserable. We finna be H&M. We finna be H&M because you and her is into it. And then number 1, how is it your birthday? Your birthday, we came for you. We came for you. You hurt and miserable. We came for you. It's your birthday. Now we can't do none of the excursions that you are basically the head honcho for. Like, you're how we getting in. Like, this is our only way up in. So we can't even do that. We gotta sit and be hurt and miserable like you. Because you mad we went to jail last night. Like she said, why are you mad? We went to jail last night. We didn't wake up there this morning. So, yeah, no. She would have tripped and found herself right back on up in that jail come checkout time. And I would have checked on out to the airport because I wouldn't have had time. Baby, you're not going to get mad at me. And number one, I just wasted my money. I wasted my money. You're not refunding my money. That's my whole thing. Did she ever refund the money? Because if she did it, we'd have bigger fish to fry. You being my next door neighbor. You talking about some give that key back. But like she said, nobody's with childish games. Because y'all are grown. Which they very much are grown. But you talking about some give me my key back. And you sat here and pouted and made me waste my money. It made me waste my money. Girl. Before you would have got that key, you would have got a whole bunch of notes and letters up on that apartment door every single day asking for my excursion money back because that's money going into my child's mouth. Before you got that key, I'm not even going to lie to you. You would have to come and physically knock on my door for that key. And when you do, make sure you have Cashapp, Zelle, Apple Pay, something ready. Something ready. Because not only did you ruin the rest of the trip, you ruined the friendship. And, where's my shit? Like, talking about some, you just gonna have to be mad. Well, like she said, you just gonna have to be mad. Yep, she ate that up. Give you a taste of your own medicine. Clock it. Clock it. Because maybe that's what she wasn't trying to clock, was the fact of, you just wasted my money. How you gonna waste you wasted all of our money, not just even my money. So I could only imagine how the other two friends feeling. And then, everyday people, let's just ask one major question. Friends that you have been cool enough with, because honestly, I don't know. After, that whole situation, may she rest in peace, with old girl going to Mexico and dying with her friends. I'm not going to Mexico with no bitch I ain't known for almost a decade. And I'm definitely not going if my mama don't know you. If my mama ain't never met you, if you ain't never spent the night over our house, if you ain't held my child, if you wasn't at either one of my baby showers, I would never go out of the country with you. I would never go out of the country with you. Y'all let me know in the comments how long it takes for you to feel comfortable with going out of the country and going on that trip out the group chat with people who ain't shit. You wouldn't even want to go with a nigga really in these day and eras. I wouldn't. Shit. Fuck a vacation. I'd rather go by myself. The way that y'all acted up, I'll take my kid. Like, I don't got time. Cause, baby, I'm sorry. It's just, yeah. Miss Rose did enough with that one-liner and giving her key back. I do kind of want to know what happened after the fact, because did she give you that money back or no? The bitch just sat there and complained and talked shit while living next door to you. It's crazy. Because you can't talk shit while living next door to me, bitch. I'm all up here on that wall. What was that? Because, boo, it ain't really a trespassing crime if we got the same front porch on a balcony. Or a breezeway. Would have wrote brokey all over it. I'm sorry. Even if she ain't broke. But it's giving that. Because why you just waste my money knowing that I need my money? And that's especially also what I would be wondering. Bitch, do you have a kid? Because maintenance is a lot of money. Maintenance is a lot of money whenever you just ain't going on a trip. Hell, we live in a recession. Almost. The Great Depression. Don't nobody got time nor money. America don't even got money. for you to just be, oh, we can't go. Baby. Miss Rose, if you wouldn't have spent that bail money, boo, because you better than me. Better than me. Better than me. Better than me. Because, I'm sorry, once they would have asked who my mama was, would have started walking up out that police station immediately. Because said they snatched her phone. Growing up in this day and era, everybody should know you don't snatch nobody's phone right now. That's like a hate crime. Police or not. Like, foreign police. Again, high consideration on what I'm going to be doing for that birthday. Because I really did want to go to Mexico. But, I don't know. Me and my child's godmother, who I have been knowing for 7 years. It'll be 8. Okay. Since middle school. Okay. Everyday Thing has clowned us together. That's how you know we really locked in. Because if your uncle clowned you and your best friend, this nigga called us the number 10 one time. He did. We was in 7th grade. And that just lets you know what type of uncle he is. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, no. Miss Rose handled this situation so good, because I really would have been blasted this bitch. Like, that's why I'm like, I really need to hear what happened after she got home, because, yeah. Fast pass through TSA ain't nothing. A fast pass through an ass whooping, that's something. That's something. Because, I mean, I don't know. I just stand on the principles like she said. My money, my money, my money. JG, what word? 877 cash now? Like, what are you talking about? My money. Need my money, boo. I don't care. Don't care how much it is allowed to be made out here. Whatever the case may be. I don't want that money. Very much more mine. So, yeah. In my opinion, Miss Rose handled it like an adult. A girl really went on that trip, lost 3 friends. How you go on a trip with 3 friends, come back with none? And now you got a neighbor war. Because you wanted to be somebody's mama. I don't know. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of feel like being this whole friend is already, it makes me feel like I was a part of the friendship, how much fucking draining it was with her emotions. Yeah. But all in all, I guess hoes being funny is an everyday thing too. So y'all let me know if, well, not even let me know, because I'm not the head honcho of this channel. Y'all make it known in them comments if y'all would love to see this face again, talk with these lips again, because what? Real good. Okay. And oh, another thing, Lace was tea and was. That's why I said don't talk about mine right now. It's been a day. But yeah, all in all, don't go on no girls trip with no bitches who you don't know what they drink like. You don't know how you don't know how well they coexist around other people who's drunk. I ain't gonna put our family business out there, but or mine personally, just from both sides. But let's just say I'm authentically trained to deal with alcoholics. So it's just kind of like, that's probably why I'm such of a fun drunk. I don't know. But that's all I got for y'all. All that I have to say. And it's an everyday thing with day. Not PJ today. But it's an everyday thing. And I hope y'all have a beautiful and blessed every day. Y'all should really run up these likes and comment a whole bunch, so then he gonna put me back up on this stream. I mean, my bad, y'all, I know he be streaming back up on his channel, because I don't really know if he be putting nobody else. Well, we ain't gonna talk about her, but yeah, as y'all can see, I'm not her. Like, y'all request, if y'all do follow him on Facebook, yes, I am the maternity pictures. I know. Face got a little smaller. Baby weight got a little bit, whatever that is. Went right back down to a size 0, boo. But anyway, y'all gonna see me back here when Everyday Thing decides to let me do my commentary on another one. So, which he really should, because I'm pregnant with twins. So I ain't gonna have nothing else to do. Whenever he don't want to film, he just need to bang this line. But y'all already know, like, comment, and subscribe. And catch y'all later.